Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking out time and joining us today. We welcome you to the session of Python. I request you all to switch on your cameras for a group photograph. Thank you. Anushka, you can start now.
Okay. So guys, quickly write in the chat box if I'm audible to you all perfectly. Okay. Okay. So guys, let's start with our today's session. So today we are going to cover lists and sets. Also, those who are doing Python for the first time, guys, please note that these topics are the most important, and also these are the most important topics for the interview round. Okay. So today we are going to see list and its methods, and similarly we are going to check sets and its methods. Okay. So Shrishti, can you please go to the next slide? Jia, no, we are not going to discuss the assignment right now. We are going to discuss the solution of the assignments after both assignments. After assignment 2, we'll discuss in that another session. Okay. Not today. Okay. So guys, first of all, let's see what is a list. So list in Python is basically a data structure that is used to store a sequence of objects. So list अगर आप लोग देखो, so अगर हमारे पास पेपर भी हो, so उस पे लिस्ट हमारी कैसे होती है? Like it is written in 1, 2, 3, कुछ लिस्ट होती है. I hope सबको लिस्ट का मीनिंग तो पता ही होगा. ओके महक, इंटरव्यू लाइक अगर आप कभी पाइथन डेवलपर या सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर के रोल पे बैठे हो, देन द interviewer can ask you the questions. Okay guys, can anyone write in the chat box the meaning of list in simple languages in the chat box? What do you understand the list? Okay, sequence, right? Okay, order, right? Okay, collection of data giving number of things, a sequence, series, order. Okay. Yes, something in right sequence, correct. Okay, so I hope everyone knows the meaning of list. So this is whatever you are telling in the chat box, that is basically the list in Python also. But we define list by some syntax. So the syntax for that list is you have to define it inside the square brackets. As you can see in the examples also, the first example that is given here is numbers. So numbers is a variable of which type? A list type. क्योंकि वो हमारी लिस्ट स्टोर कर रहे हैं, तो वो किस टाइप का हो गया? लिस्ट टाइप का हो गया. सो नंबर्स इक्वल्स टू लिस्ट, एंड लिस्ट हमारी कैसी है इस टाइप में? दैट इज बेसिकली द इंटीजर लिस्ट. यू कैन सी इसमें कोई डेसिमल नहीं है, कोई स्ट्रिंग के वो नहीं है, ना ही फ्लोटिंग वैल्यूज है. सो दिस इज बेसिकली इंटीजर लिस्ट. एंड इसका सिंटेक्स चेक करना एक बार, दैट इज स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट्स, एंड जो भी एलिमेंट्स है वो किससे सेपरेट हो रखे? कॉमा से. Similarly, the second example that shows a list of words, that is basically the list of strings basically, जिसमें हमारे पास जितने भी elements हैं वो सारे single inverted commas से हैं. Okay. Similarly, the third example is of letters. So these three examples are of list. Okay. So अगर मैं print करूं this first list, तो उसका output क्या आएगा? You can write in the chat box. If I print numbers, so what will be my output in the terminal when I run it? Yes, Komal, numbers तो होगा, but numbers को we have assigned some value, right? Yes, Deepa, you are correct. Okay, Amin, you are correct. Just make sure कि आप उसमें square brackets लगाना ना भूलो, क्योंकि जब हम लिस्ट को प्रिंट करते हैं, we have the output should come in that form only. Okay. Yes, Kanishka, you are also right. Yes, Jolly, you are right. Just make sure कि square brackets ना हटे. Okay. Okay, Komal. Okay. Okay. So similarly, if I print letters, so my list output will come. Write in the chat box. If I print this, the third example, that is of letters. Okay, Diksha. Okay, so I hope this much you have understood. Okay, so now this second most important thing is that list can contain objects of different types. Objects of different type means the mixture of data types. Like हमारे एक list में हमारे पास हो सकती है integer value भी हो सकती है, floating point value भी हो सकती है, string भी हो सकती है, boolean value भी हो सकती है. So it is a mixture of types, or we can say the object of different types. As you can see here at the end of this screen, you can see a list name mixture. The cursor is also there. You can see. So जो हमारे पास list होती है उसमें different data types भी हो सकते हैं. Okay. So also in Python list, जब हम लोगों ने data types पढ़े थे, you must have remembered at one side we have a integer part, numeric. At the second part we have a string. After that we have boolean. In the bottom part we have four things: list, sets, tuple, and dictionary. So we told you that we will discuss in the upcoming sessions. So today we are going to learn list, and also you can see at the end that list have a separate type. It means list के अंदर भी हमारे पास जो data type होते हैं वो क्या होता है, list का ही होता है. Okay, so list is also a data type. Don't forget these points. Okay. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. Okay, so now let's learn about some of its methods. So first method that we are going to learn is of the size. How to find the size of the list. So basically, I guess size का मतलब सबको पता है कि मतलब कितने number of elements उस list में होंगे हमारे पास. Fine. So you can see in the above example where list 1 equals to empty list. Okay. Now we are printing the length of the string. So the syntax for finding the size or the length of the list is we have to use the len function. Okay. Inside the len, you have to write the list name that you are defining. जिसका size निकालना है उसको लिखना पड़ेगा आपको. So I am again repeating the syntax. Please write in your notebooks or anywhere that you are writing. The syntax for finding the size or the length of list is len parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis you have to use the list name. जिसका आपको size निकालना है उसका name you have to write. Okay. Okay. So the other methods are append. The second method after the size is append. So guys, quickly write in the chat box, what do you understand by append in the simple words? आपको क्या समझ आ रहा है उस word को सुन के, append को? Okay, Anjali says to add on, correct. Okay, to make certain changes. Okay, Vanshika, you are also correct. Okay, Deepa, I just asked you what do you mean by append word? Okay, addition, add something to result, to add to statement of words. Okay, Lakshika is partially correct. Okay, adding something. Okay, join or add, perfectly correct. Okay, join. Okay, addition is also correct. Okay, so basically append meaning is to join or add something. Okay, where to add? In lists in Python, we are going to use the append method to add an element to the end of the list. हमें कोई भी अगर element सबसे end में add करना है list के, so then we are going to use the method append. as in the example also you can see, हमारे पास एक list है, the variable name is also list here, and we have made the list of basically different types, जिसमें हमारे वो first element कौन से mathematics, second is chemistry, third is 1997, and the fourth is 2000. So now to append any number or anything in the string, my method is going, I am going to use the method list dot append. पहले जिस list में append करना है उसका name, dot append function का name, and in the parenthesis जो value आपको add करनी है. So let's suppose मुझे add करना था 20544. Now if I print my list, so you can see in the output, जो 2000 है उसके बाद मुझे 20544 भी add होते हुए दिखेगा. Okay, you can see in the output also. Okay, guys, quickly write in the chat box if you understood the size and the append part. Okay, getting lots of Y, so it means that you have understood. Okay, so now the third method is of insert. Now insert, I guess everyone knows insert means to कुछ insert करना, कुछ डालना कहीं पर. So it also means the same as we are saying. So it inserts an element at a specific position. So the syntax is also written there. जो list में add करना है, write the name of that list, dot insert method you have to call, and inside the parenthesis you have to write the position. किस position पे you have to add that element, and comma के बाद उस element को लिख दो. Similarly, you can see in the example also, here in the list we have some elements. Now to insert, we are inserting at index 2 the value 10087. मुझे index 2 पे value add करनी है 10087. तो guys quickly write in the chat box, हमारी list की जो starting होती है वो कहाँ से होती है, मतलब कौन से index number से होगी. Okay, 0 0 others. Okay, 0. Okay, 0. Okay, so most of you got it. So हमारी जो list की starting होती है वो हमारी कहाँ से होती है, 0th index से. So my mathematics number is at the 0th index. Chemistry is at first index. Now I am saying कि मुझे second index पे value डालनी है. So after chemistry मेरी value क्या डल जाएगी list में 10087, and after that the remaining part will remain same 1997 and 2000. You can see in the output also. Okay. Okay, so now you can see the difference between append and insert. Append हमारा क्या करता है, एक वैल्यू को एंड में इंसर्ट कर देता है, बट इंसर्ट क्या करता है हमारा, किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन पे वो एलिमेंट ऐड करता है. ओके, सो सृष्टि यू कैन मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. ओके, खुशी सॉरी सृष्टि, कैन यू प्लीज स्विच बैक टू द प्रीवियस स्लाइड. How the value 205 came in insert वाला. ओके, सो खुशी हम लोगों ने ना वो क्या किया था, जो फर्स्ट वाला एग्जांपल है उसी के बाद दोबारा से रन किया हुआ था. इट विल नॉट कम हेयर, वो हम लोग एक्चुअली जब एग्जांपल रख लेते सो उस टाइम पे लिख दिया था. ओके ओके, सृष्टि यू कैन कंटिन्यू टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. Okay, so the fourth method we have is that of extend. So guys quickly write in the chat box what do you understand with the extend meaning. Extend का meaning क्या होगा, not in programming but in general. Okay, to increase, okay, बढ़ाना, to increase, to add, to stretch, increment, increase. Okay, okay, expand something, correct. Okay, so you all are correct in saying that the extend meaning is to increase or expand something. So हम लोग list में extend कैसे करते हैं, you can see the syntax. हमें extend करने के लिए हमेशा दो list की जरूरत होती है. We need two list. Okay, so two list को हम कैसे use करेंगे, अगर मुझे list 1 में extend करने list 2 को, मतलब list 1 के साथ मैं चाहती हूँ मेरी list 2 भी आ जाए. So my syntax will be list 1 dot call the function extend, and inside the parenthesis write the name of the second list, that is list 2. Okay, so you can see in the example list 1 में मेरे पास values क्या थी 1 2 3, list 2 में values क्या थी 2 3 4 5. अब मुझे list 1 को list 2 के साथ extend करना था, so what I did, list1 dot extend list2. So आउटपुट क्या आया उसका 1 2 3 एंड उसके बाद list2 भी उसी में ऐड ऑन हो गई, दैट इज 2 3 4 5. ओके गाइस, सो क्वेश्चन फॉर यू ऑल, अगर मुझे list2 में list1 को अपेंड करना होगा, सॉरी एक्सटेंड करना होगा, सो व्हाट आई विल डू, what I write in the syntax part, I have to add list1 in list2. Okay, Jia says list2 dot extend list1. Okay, okay Amin, okay Vanshika, okay Kanishka, okay Jia, Ritika, Kritisha. Okay, so most of you are correct in saying this. That will be the thing that you are saying on. So the syntax for adding list1 to list2 is list2 dot extend list1. Okay, so the another method that we are going to see is sum. I guess sum का meaning सबको पता है, numbers को add करना. Okay, so अगर मेरे पास 1 plus 2 है, the output will be 3. So similarly list में भी हमारे पास एक मेथड होता है sum, जिससे कि हमारे जो भी लिस्ट के अंदर एलिमेंट्स हो गए हम उन सबका एडिशन निकाल सकते हैं, सम निकाल सकते हैं. So you can see here in the example, हमारे पास एक लिस्ट थी 1 2 3 4 5. अगर मुझे उन सबका सम निकालना है, so how I will do that, I will write the method name sum, and inside the parenthesis of the sum I will write the list name. Okay, so the sum will come out to be 15. Okay, sum will apply to float as well. Yeah, Kanishka, that will apply to float as well. Okay, so the next method is count. Count का meaning भी I guess सबको ही पता होगा. Count का मतलब कुछ count करना, गिनना कुछ. Okay, so the count function will basically count the occurrences of a single element that we are writing inside the count method. You can see in the example, मेरे पास एक लिस्ट थी जिसमें कुछ नंबर्स हैं. मैं चाहती हूँ कि मुझे 1 की नंबर की occurrence जो है काउंट करनी है, पूरी इस लिस्ट में कितनी है. So how I will do that? The syntax will be write the list name, जिसमें से मुझे क्या करना है, काउंट करना है. So list dot count, और काउंट के पैरेंथेसिस में जो वैल्यू को मुझे काउंट करना है. सो आई वांट टू काउंट 1. सो अगर मैंने 1 को काउंट किया, सो कितने टाइम्स आ रहे, 1 2 3 एंड 4 टाइम्स इट इज कमिंग. सो द आउटपुट विल बी 4. सिमिलरली अगर मुझे 3 को काउंट करना होगा, सो व्हाट विल द आउटपुट, क्विकली राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स लिस्ट डॉट काउंट 3. सो उसका आउटपुट क्या होगा. ओके, अमीन सेज 2, अदर्स ओके 2 2. Okay, so most of you are saying 2. That is the correct answer, as the number of 3s in this list are 2. Okay, Kanishka is asking if we have to count how many numbers are there in the list, then also we have to use count. Okay, Kanishka, to count how many numbers are there in the list, we have already told you the length function, right? Length क्या करता था, पूरी length को हमारी check करता था कितनी length है list की. Okay. Okay, Anisha, count is nothing. It will just count the total occurrence of a given element of a list. अगर मुझे इस पूरी लिस्ट में 2 को काउंट करना है, just count and tell me in the chat box कितने 2 हैं इस पूरी लिस्ट में जो मेरा एग्जाम्पल दिया हुआ है. Okay, Amin is saying 4. Anisha, quickly tell me. Okay, 4. So that's what the count function does. Okay, the syntax for that is list dot call the function count, inside the parenthesis write that element. अगर मुझे 2 को काउंट करना है, inside the sorry, instead of element I'll write 2. Okay, Anisha. Okay, Srishti, you can continue to the next slide. Okay, so the other method to check the length, I already told you about the length function, that is len. So moving on to the index function. So the basic, so the index basically returns the index of the first occurrence of that element. Okay, so suppose karo we have this. Okay, I'm just giving you another example. Suppose we have a list containing 1 2 3 4. Okay, in that 1 2 3 4, अगर मुझे 2 की पोजीशन निकालनी है, पोजीशन मीनिंग इंडेक्स निकालना है मुझे उस लिस्ट में से. So what will be my index of that 2? My list contains 1 2 3 4. Okay, Mansi says 1. Others, okay, Komal says 1. Okay, Amin says 1. Okay, Kashish 1 1. Okay, guys, you all are correct. क्योंकि अगर मेरी लिस्ट है 1 2 3 4, सो मेरी इंडेक्सिंग कहां से होगी, 0 से स्टार्ट होगी, 0 1 2 3 4। सो उसमें मेरा 2 कहां पे आ रहा है, इट इज कमिंग एट द फर्स्ट इंडेक्स। सो सिमिलरली दिस इंडेक्स फंक्शन इज ऑल्सो वर्किंग लाइक दैट सेम ओनली। ओके ओके खुशी, जस्ट चेक, मेरे पास एक लिस्ट है जिसमें मेरे पास कुछ नंबर्स है 1 2 3 1 2 1। the same example I'm saying that is written in here in the screen also. Okay, so now I want to find the index of 2. So Khushi, just check in this list example मेरा 2 कहाँ पे आ रहा है, कौन सी इंडेक्स पे आ रहा है, कौन सी पोजीशन पे आ रहा है, just tell me in the chat box. Okay, Khushi, the first one is correct that it is coming at first position, क्योंकि हमारी देखो लिस्ट में जो फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है दैट इज 1, बट उसका इंडेक्स नंबर क्या है, दैट इज 0. ओके यस, सो द इंडेक्स फंक्शन बेसिकली क्या करते हैं, जो हमारी उस नंबर की फर्स्ट अकरेंस होगी ना, सिर्फ वही आउटपुट देगा. एज यू आर सेइंग 1 4 6 एंड 8, तो उसमें से सिर्फ फर्स्ट वाली जो हमारे इंडेक्स होगा दैट विल प्रिंट ओनली दैट, बाकी कोई प्रिंट नहीं करेगा. इट विल टेल ओनली द फर्स्ट अकरेंस. ओके या दैट्स बेसिकली द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट. ओके सो द अनदर फंक्शन इज मिनिमम, दैट इज मिन. मिनिमम मेरा क्या करते हैं, जो भी पूरी लिस्ट होगी उसमें से जो सबसे मिनिमम एलिमेंट होगा वो प्रिंट करके दे देगा. यू कैन सी दिस सिंटेक्स, वो क्या करेगा, मिनिमम and after in the parenthesis it will give me list. Okay, I hope minimum is perfectly clear to all. Okay okay Amanpreet, I'll repeat the index part. Amanpreet, can you please unmute yourself if possible? Amanpreet, can you unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yeah, hi Amanpreet.
Hello, Di.
Okay, so Amanpreet, just tell me whatever I'm asking you, just tell me the answer of that. Okay.
Okay, fine.
ओके सो अमनप्रीत, इंडेक्स वाले एग्जांपल चेक करो, उसमें लिस्ट में जो हमारी वैल्यूज है, कुछ वैल्यूज गिवन है, राइट?
हाँ जी.
सो उसमें जो मेरे फर्स्ट वाला एलिमेंट है दैट इज 1, उसकी इंडेक्सिंग क्या है?
1.
नो अमनप्रीत, मेक श्योर जब भी लिस्ट हमारे पाइथन में होती है, हमारी इंडेक्सिंग उसकी कहां से स्टार्ट होती है? 0 से.
Okay.
Indexing start from 0. Indexing is basically the position of that element. Okay.
Okay.
So आपको याद होगा जब मैंने स्ट्रिंग्स करवाए थे तब भी उसमें 0 से स्टार्ट हो रही थी. एक हमारा एग्जांपल था अमेजिंग करके, उसमें भी 0 से स्टार्ट थी, राइट?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
तो सेम वर्क्स हियर आल्सो. हमारी फर्स्ट की इंडेक्सिंग क्या होगी? 0. सिमिलरली 2 की इंडेक्सिंग क्या होगी? 1. 3 की इंडेक्सिंग होगी 2. तो जो मेरा इंडेक्स वाला फंक्शन है वो क्या करता है बेसिकली, जो मेरा एलिमेंट जो मैं उसके अंदर लिख रही हूँ उसकी फर्स्ट जो अकरेंस होगी उसका इंडेक्स प्रिंट करेगा, राइट?
फाइन.
सो यहाँ पे अगर मैंने लिखे लिस्ट डॉट इंडेक्स 2, तो उसकी फर्स्ट अकरेंस कौन से इंडेक्स नंबर पे हो रही है, कौन सी पोजीशन पे हो रही है?
1.
ओके, सो दैट्स बेसिकली द आउटपुट ऑफ दैट प्रोग्राम. ओके
Okay, thank you.
नो प्रॉब्लम. Okay, Shrishti, can you move to the next slide? Okay, so the another method we have after minimum is maximum. So the syntax is same. We have to write max. Inside that max, you have to call that list. Not calling, just write that list जिसका maximum number निकालना है. So मेरे पास अगर एलिमेंट से कुछ भी like in the float numbers, so अगर मुझे उनमें से maximum number निकालना है, so it will be 5.33. अगर मेरे पास इसमें 6 होता, सो मैं मैक्सिमम नंबर वुड बी 6. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट मेथड दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी इज रिवर्स. आई होप सबको रिवर्स का मीनिंग समझ आ गया है. रिवर्स का मीनिंग गाइस क्विकली राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स. हम लोगों ने जब स्ट्रिंग स्लाइसिंग की थी उसमें रिवर्स कैसे किया था स्ट्रिंग को? इफ एनीवन रिमेंबर्स, क्विकली राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स. रिमेंबर हमने कोलन कोलन कुछ करके लिखा था. ओके, स्मृति इज टोटली करेक्ट. अदर्स? ओके अक्षिता. ओके मानसी. ओके अनीशा विल ट्राई. ओके गौरांशी. Okay, so guys, also please make sure that you check out the videos of the previous sessions. I know it is difficult to make notes, but yes, you have to revise everything. क्योंकि अभी अगर आप Python पढ़े थोड़े दिन के बाद छोड़ दोगे, again you will lost everything. So make sure अगर write नहीं, if you are not writing anywhere, just make sure that आपको remember, मतलब that you remember all these things. Okay. ओके, सो रिवर्स बेसिकली हम लोग जब स्लाइसिंग करे तो उसमें क्या करे थे? कोलन कोलन -1, दैट इज फॉर रिवर्सिंग अ स्ट्रिंग. सिमिलरली हम जब लिस्ट को हमें रिवर्स करना होता है, वी हैव टू टाइप्स ऑफ फंक्शन दैट वी कैन यूज. सो द फर्स्ट सिंटेक्स इज, you can see in the syntax part of the reverse function, that is sorted, and inside the sorted we will write the list name that we want to reverse. Suppose in the example you can see list, उसके बाद मैंने एक वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया दैट इज x. x में वैल्यू डाल दी किसकी? सॉर्टेड फंक्शन को कॉल किया एंड उसके अंदर लिस्ट. तो मेरे पास वैल्यू, मेरे पास क्या आ जाएगा आउटपुट में? जितनी भी लिस्ट होगी वो मेरी पूरी असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में रिवर्स हो जाएगी. ओके, सॉर्ट मतलब क्या होता है? उसको असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में सॉर्ट करना. सिमिलरली अगर मुझे रिवर्स करना है, सो जो मेरा सेकंड मेथड है उसमें मैं क्या कर दूंगी? जो मेरा की है, मतलब जो रिवर्स फ्लैग है उसको मैं ट्रू कर दूंगी. अगर मैंने ट्रू कर दिया, रिवर्स ट्रू, उसका मतलब क्या है कि वो पूरा रिवर्स हो जाएगा. अगर मैं रिवर्स को फॉल्स करूंगी तो वो असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में ही देगा. ओके, अगर समझ नहीं है दैट्स नॉट इन प्रॉब्लम, हम लोग अभी प्रैक्टिकल में करेंगे, सो यू विल गेट एवरीथिंग. Okay, Shrishti, please move to the next slide once. Okay, so another method we have is delete, pop, and remove. All these three functions are used to remove any something from the list, but सबका जो meaning है वो different है. Okay, all these work same, but सबके अलग-अलग तरीके हैं. So the first one is delete. अगर हमें कुछ भी लिस्ट में से डिलीट करना है, कोई भी नंबर, सो हम उसमें से कैसे करेंगे? वी विल राइट द सिंटेक्स फॉर द सेम इज del. कीवर्ड का यूज करेंगे डिलीट का, del. आफ्टर दैट वी विल राइट लिस्ट, एंड लिस्ट में से कौन से इंडेक्स का चीज हमें डिलीट करनी है. अगर मुझे लिस्ट में से जीरोथ एलिमेंट डिलीट करना है, सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम 2.3 बाकी सब मेरा आउटपुट में आएगा. 2.3 मेरा क्या हो गया? डिलीट हो गया वो नंबर ही लिस्ट में से. गाइस क्विकली राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स, अगर मैं लिस्ट में से 2 डिलीट करूंगी तो फिर मेरा आउटपुट क्या आएगा? 2, जो मेरा 2th वाले इंडेक्स है उसमें वैल्यू क्या है? बस मुझे इतनी बता दो. डोंट टेल मी द होल आउटपुट. जो मेरे लिस्ट का 2th एलिमेंट है उसकी वैल्यू. ओके, सो मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर करेक्ट. जो मेरी 2th वैल्यू क्या है? 3. सो 3 मेरा डिलीट हो जाएगा पूरी लिस्ट में से, बाकी सारे नंबर्स मेरे सेम आ जाएंगे. ओके, so the next method that we are going to see is pop. Guys, pop ka what do you understand by pop? Everyone in simple words. Pop ka meaning. Okay, burst, appear. Okay, so अगर नहीं भी पता, no issues. Pop का meaning क्या होता है हमारा? जो भी हमें सपोज हम पाइथन की उससे अभी समझते हैं, नॉट इन जनरल. सो अगर मैं एक एग्जांपल लेती हूँ, जैसे कि एग्जांपल ऑलरेडी गिवन भी है. अगर मुझे इस लिस्ट को पॉप करना है, सो मेरा पॉप से क्या होगा? जो मेरा लास्ट एलिमेंट होगा वो मेरा इस लिस्ट में से डिलीट हो जाएगा. बट डिलीट करने के साथ वो क्या करेगा? पहले मुझे वो वैल्यू रिटर्न करके बताएगा कि मैं ये वाला एलिमेंट डिलीट कर रहा हूँ. जो मेरा डिलीट फंक्शन था वो ऐसा नहीं करता, वो रिटर्न नहीं करता कोई वैल्यू, बस डिलीट कर देता है। बट जो पॉप है वो मेरा पहले रिटर्न करेगा एंड उसके बाद वो डिलीट हो जाएगा। ओके, सिमिलरली अब सपोज मेरा 2.5 रिमूव हो गया, पॉप हो गया, अगर मैं दोबारा से लिस्ट डॉट पॉप फंक्शन कॉल करती हूँ तो क्या होगा, कौन सी वैल्यू अब रिमूव होगी? क्विकली राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स, कौन सी वैल्यू रिमूव होगी इफ आई अगेन कॉल दिस फंक्शन पॉप? ओके, 1.054. ओके, ओके, सो मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर करेक्ट। अब मेरी 2.5 क्योंकि रिमूव हो चुकी है, सो मैं लास्ट एलिमेंट विल बिकम नाउ 1.054 एंड जब मैं पॉप कॉल करूंगी तो ये वाला मेरा एलिमेंट रिटर्न हो जाएगा एंड उसका डिलीट हो जाएगा। ओके, सिमिलरली वी हैव थर्ड फंक्शन इज दैट इज रिमूव। सो अब मेरा रिमूव क्या करता है? रिमूव मेरा जो मैं पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट उस वाले फंक्शन के अंदर लिखूंगी उसे ही डिलीट करेगा, इंडेक्स नहीं, जो एलिमेंट लिखूंगी वो वाला, नॉट द इंडेक्स। मेक श्योर इंडेक्स नहीं है, वो एलिमेंट है। ओके, जो पॉप है उसमें मेरा इंडेक्स भी हो सकता है, बट रिमूव में मेरा इंडेक्स नहीं होता, एलिमेंट होता है। ओके, सो दिस सिंटेक्स विल बी राइट द लिस्ट जिसमें से रिमूव करना है डॉट रिमूव एंड उसके अंदर का एलिमेंट। तो एलिमेंट सपोज मैंने 3 किया तो 3 मेरा लिस्ट से रिमूव हो जाएगा। सिमिलरली अगर मैं लिस्ट डॉट रिमूव में लिखती 2.3, सो 2.3 रिमूव हो जाए तो बाकी सारे एलिमेंट्स मेरा प्रिंट कर देता वो। आई होप ऑल दिस फंक्शंस आर क्लियर टू ऑल। ओके अमीन, ओके जिया, ओके कोमल, ओके आकृति, ओके खुशी, ओके जोया, ओके सृष्टि, कैन वी मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड? Okay, so guys, first let's see the practical part of this list. After that, we'll come to the sets. Okay, Shrishti, over to you.
Okay, so let's start the practical session now. I hope I am audible.
Yes, Shrishti, you're audible.
Okay, so let's start the list and its method first. Remember, we initialized numbers list. So in list, take a note of it that duplicate elements are allowed. So here I have 3, 3. This is acceptable in list. So if I run this code.
Shrishti, can you please move to the PPT once? Nikita wants to see the last slide. Okay, Nikita, this is the slide.
Okay. Okay, so see the output. I have first printed the list. So you can see our list is 1, 2, 3, 3. It printed the same. Type, you must remember the type thing. It is giving class, list, and length of the list. What is the length of the list? What it gives? Please type in the chat box. Number of elements. Okay, bilkul. Absolutely perfect. So here's a task for you now. Create a list which should include your name, age, course name, year, college name. Then print it and print length of your list. I'm giving 2 minutes for this. After completing this task, please write Y in the chat box. Okay, Vanshika. Okay, Ritika. You can share your screenshot in the WhatsApp group. Okay, Anjali. So shall we continue, everyone? Please type Y in the chat box. Okay, so now let's see the append. I hope you all remember the append function. It's just add whatever you are giving inside the parameters to the end of your list. So append your favorite food at the end of your list and send the screenshot of your code in the group. You have to append your favorite food. So append function, you can see the syntax, your list name dot append and the name of your favorite food. You have to append it and then share the screenshot in the WhatsApp group so that we can see your output. Type Y in the chat box after doing this till append function. Okay, Mansi, Shita, Ritika, Goranshi. What about others? Okay, Raksha, Amin, Kanishka, Akriti. Share your output in the WhatsApp group, everyone. Unisha, you have used list.append. Please see that list is a keyword. Either use list1 or make capital L. Those who are done with append function, now try insert function. You have to insert your favorite color at second index. Keep a note, second index. And share your output on the WhatsApp group. Those who are done with insert, please type I in the chat box. Okay, Shita, Ritika, Jyoti, Garima, Kanishka, Gauranshi, Amin, Vanshika. Few students are getting error. We'll start in a minute. We'll wait till 19:15. महक इंसर्ट के टाइम नंबर कौन सा? ये वाला नंबर कह रहे हो जहां मैंने 0 लिखा है? This 0 states that you are adding to the particular index. That was the only difference in between append and insert. Append last में add करता था, इसलिए हम लोग index mention नहीं करते थे उसमें. In insert, ये उस particular index पे add करेगा. जैसे I want here to add at 0th index. So I have written 0 here. I want you to add your favorite color at second index. So you will write 2 here instead of 0. Okay. Okay, so now let's see the extend function. What you, anyone can tell me what extend used to do? We just read about extend function. Add lists, merge both lists, to merge 2 lists, expand, add 2 lists. Yeah, fine. So what I have done is I have added list 2 to list 1. Let's see the output. My list 1 was 1, 2, 3, 4. List 2 was 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have extended list 1 with list 2. So my output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of you create list 1, create list 2, and add contents of list 1 to list 2. Okay, you have to add contents of list 1 to the contents of list 2. Can anyone write what will be the syntax? Yes, absolutely correct, Ishita. Okay. So what will be the output? Correct, Khushi. What will be the output? Five, six, seven, eight, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ritika has said add contents of list 1 to the end of list 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct, Mansi. Correct, Khushi. Ritika, understood? It should be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we are adding the contents of list 1 at the end of list 2. Yes, okay, all right. Sum function. Now I want sum of list 1. We just defined list 1 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the sum? Ten. I hope it's clear to all of you. Sum function is clear to all. Type I in the chat box. Nandini, Komal, Ritika, Ashita. What about others? Mansi, Harman, Amin, Dolly, Khushi, Jasminder. All right, let's go to the count function now. So now you have to do this. Create this list. Can you show the extend function once? Sure. See, in extend function, I initialized two lists, list 1 and list 2, and I added the contents of list 2 at the end of list 1. Okay, so my output was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I want you to add the contents of list 1 to the end of list 2. Okay, Gitika? Okay. Gitika, is sum clear to you? Okay. Now you have to do this. Initialize this list and then calculate total occurrences of 1. You can see the syntax for the reference. And now do this. Four, 4. But you have to code it now. I know the answer. Just code it. Code and share your code with us on the WhatsApp. It's better to code. And after coding, share your answer. Then type Y in the chat box. Dolly, we just are going with the count first. Let's do the count. Komal done, Jia, Shivangi, Ishita, Ritika, Amin, okay. Let me do this as well. Okay. So I hope you all are done with this. Minimum. Now use minimum function on the same list. And type 5 in the chat box after doing this and share your code with us. Okay, Komal, Ishita, very fast. Share your codes as well. Jia, Nandini, Kanishka. Okay, those who are done with minimum, use maximum function on the same list. This list. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. Maximum function. Okay, you are done with that as well. Let's wait for others as well. Nothing changes in output. Which function, Mehak? Minimum. Share your code. Those who are done with minimum and maximum function, now do this. Create this list and find and print maximum and minimum numbers. Mehak, you have not printed minimum list, okay? You have to print it, otherwise you won't get the output. Print minimum list, okay? Mehak, is it clear? Komal, Ishita, Gauranshi. Good going. Okay, Mehak. Aminpreet, Ritika, Jasminder. After max, you have to initialize this list, okay? Create this list and print minimum and maximum. Share your output in the chat box for both minimum and maximum. What will be the output? Komal, what is 890? Minimum or maximum? Max 890, Harman. Okay, Komal, max. Minimum 0. Okay. Komal, I guess you missed 0 because minimum is 0, not 1. 0, 890, 0. Yes, no issues. Max 890, min 0. Yes, all of you are getting correct answers. Yeah, no issues, Komal. Now reverse. I want to discuss reverse first with you. So reverse, we can do sorting as well. What is sorting? What do you mean by sorting? You can share your answer in the chat box. To arrange, okay, arranging. Just think once, what do you think by sorting? To arrange the ascending order of the list, to arrange a particular list in, to arrange the list in a particular order, okay. To sort elements in a pattern, okay. Okay, so you all are correct. Sorting is just arranging something. It can be in ascending as well as in descending order, but Python considers sorting in ascending order. So if we want our answer in descending order, then we use reverse function for that. So first we apply sorting for ascending order, and then we use reverse for descending order. Let me show you one thing. It's not just that you can use reverse only after sorting. You can use sorting even after. Wait, just let me show you. Now I want to reverse this. I can do that. See the output. I initialize list with 1, 2, and output I'm getting is 2, 1. It's a simple reverse function. I've just reversed my list. Now let us do sorting as well. For sorting, we should use a complex list. Then we'll have fun. 6, 8. Now let us sort it first. Okay, who can tell me what I have done to this line? Line 3. What is this now? Kanishka is saying comment. Vanshika saying comment. Anshika comment. Okay, fine. Yes, it is a comment. So let's see what we'll get as the output. Yes, see. Our list was 0, 9, 8, 1, 2, 6. But what I got after using sort function is 0, 1, 2, 6, 8, 9. It is an ascending order. Now let us see in the descending order. Okay, we'll get the output in descending order. See, 9, 8, 6, 2, 1, 0. So by this method, we can arrange it both in ascending and descending. When we want the answer in ascending order, we can just use list.sort. And when we want it in descending, then first we'll use sort, then reverse. I hope reverse is clear to all of you. Please type Y in the chat box if it is clear. Okay, now I'm giving you something. List 1. Create this list. Then sort it and reverse it. If we direct inverse without sorting, I just show you. If we'll use reverse, then it will just simply reverse it. It will neither be in ascending order nor it will be in descending order. You can see. It's taking time. Okay, there might be some internet issue at my end. Okay, Akriti, Anshika, Ritika, Harman. Komal. Okay, we get the output. Okay, someone was asking. Yeah, Lakshika, now you can see. If I am commenting sort function, we are just getting reverse of this list. Okay, Lakshika. Zoom, okay. This is your list. You have to sort and reverse it. Could you share your code? Share in WhatsApp, okay. Just tag me once, okay? You are in which group? Group 2, okay. Anshika, can you please check once?
Okay.
Could you please check once the WhatsApp group and let us know if your output is fine now. For those who have done, what are you getting the output? Is it in ascending order or descending order? Both. But you have to print it once. First ascending, then descending, okay. Descending. Okay, you all are correct. Your final output will be in descending order. Now let's see the delete function. In the delete function, we were referring to the index, right? Yeah, if I want to delete 3, that it is at second index, right? 0th index, first and second. Okay, Khushi. So see the output. Okay, fine. After deleting, it is giving me the output as 1, 2. Oh. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, so in delete function, it just deletes the element at the particular index. For example, if I want to delete 3, I'll give the index as 2 and it will delete the 3 value and will print the index, print the list. So I am getting output as 1, 2 in the delete function. I hope it is clear. Okay, all of you are saying yes. Let's see the pop function now. Can anyone recall what pop function was? Delete the end number. Okay. Remove the end value. And show that number as output. Okay. Delete the value, then print it. Delete the last number. Okay. Let's see the output. All of you are saying it will delete the last number, but the output we are getting is 1. It is deleting 1. Why? Because I have given the index here in the parameters. So it is deleting 0th index value. So it's not just that we can delete last value, we can delete anything here. So I have given 0. That is why it is deleting 0. If I want to delete the first index, then I'll just give the value as first. Let us try. Now it is deleting second and our list is 1, 3. Okay. So just keep a note. We can delete any value from pop. Okay. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Let's see the remove function now. What is the difference between delete and remove? Write in the chat box. We did this in theory part. Difference between delete and remove. Index and element, okay. Delete uses the index value and remove uses element. In remove, we give element, in delete, we give index number. Removes that number only we have given. It removes the number mentioned. Remove, it means it removes element, okay. Yes, all of you are correct. Now, if I want to delete 3 here, what I'll do is I just simply write the number here, 3, and I will print my list. If I want to delete 2, I'll write 2 over here. Let's run the code. I'll get 1, 3. So let's just compare it once. In delete, we have used index value, okay? And in remove, we have used the particular value. If I want to delete 3, I'll write 3. Now let us see one error. Okay, it is showing value error. This means that we do not have 4 in our list. That is why we are getting value error. Yes, error because of absence of value. Exactly. So I suggest you all, whenever you are coding, try doing such things so that you will get to know name of all these errors. For example, this is a value error. If we write 0, okay, let's see. We'll get the same error according to me. Let's see. Yes, again, the same error, because here you want to remove the particular element. We do not have 0 over here. So that is why we are getting value error. Let us see one error in delete. let's say I'll give the value as 4. We do not have 4th index here. It is giving us index error. You can see, and what it is stating, list index out of range. That means we do not have any number at that particular index. You can see we have 0th index, 1st, 2nd. We do not have 4th index. That is why we are getting index error. I hope index error and value error is clear to all of you. Bye. Yes, okay. Okay, great. Can you show pop again? Sure. Let's come to the pop again. Pop is also for deleting something, but here we can delete from any index what we want. Also, pop gives us the value which we want to delete. For example, if I want to delete 1, I have given 1 to it. Oh, sorry, it works on index value. So if I have given 1 to it, it will go to first index. Yeah, format is different. Of course, format is different. So it will show us 2. That means it is going to delete 2. And if I want to check what my list is, so I'll see it is 1, 3. Okay, Jia, is it clear? Okay. I hope delete, pop, and remove is clear to all of you. Also index error and value error. Okay, Kanishka is saying yes, Jia is saying why. Yes. Okay. What about the others? If you have any doubts, just ask me right now. Okay, clear to all of you, yes. Okay, great. Okay, now back to sets. Now we'll see sets. Anushka, you can continue now.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope you all just saw the practical part of list. So now let's learn about some sets. So set is basically an unordered collection of data types that is iterable, mutable, and has no duplicate elements. Guys, last these 3 words are most important. Sets is iterable, mutable, and has no duplicate elements. In list, we saw that the list contained duplicate elements, but in sets, we don't have duplicate elements. It will give an error, okay? Similarly, in list, we can have ordered collection, but in sets, it is unordered collection. So make sure all these things, okay? So now the order of elements is in a set is undefined, though it may consist of various elements. As I already told you, the order is undefined. So the same thing is written here. So the major advantage of using a set is that it is highly optimized method for checking whether a specific element is contained in the set or not. So basically the advantage is that हम लोग check कर सकते हैं कि हमारा कोई element set के अंदर है या नहीं है. That is basically one of the advantage of sets. Now coming to the methods of sets, so you can see some of the methods are same, but the syntax might be different. So the first method is add. That is basically adds a given element to a set. In the list, we basically use the insert append method, but here we use add function. The another method is clear. It will remove all elements from the set. Third is discard. It will remove the element from the set. These 2 functions and the others also you will see in the practical part. Okay. So now the next is remove. Remove the element from this set. Next is the difference. Returns a set that is difference between 2 sets. This I am going to tell you right now after this slide. Okay. Next is pop. Pop already you have seen in the list also. Here also it will work the same. Returns and remove the elements from this set. Another method is union. Union returns a set that has the union of all sets. Now the update, as you all know the meaning of update, किसी चीज को हम लोग वापस update करना, upgrade करना. So that means the same, adds an element to the set. And the last one that we are going to see is intersection. So intersection will return a set that has the intersection of all sets. So now let's check the meaning of union, intersection, and difference. Okay. So here is the meaning of all three things. First, we come to union. I know ki stats, maths, and commerce students might be knowing, also computer science, but other people might not be knowing. So guys, quickly type in the chat box, what do you understand by union? Whatever comes in your mind after listening to the word union, just write in the chat box. Okay, whole, add all, combined, nice. To add all, complete. Okay, all. Okay, so union means basically together, everything incomplete, everything where everything combines. Yes, both combined or included in one another. Fine. So basically in the first example, you can see that we have, suppose we have one circle of A and the another circle of B. If we want the union of both of these sets, so इसका मतलब क्या होगा, A और B दोनों आ जाए. अगर सपोज करो मेरे पास A में वैल्यू होगी 1 2 एंड B में वैल्यू होगी 2 3, सो द होल विल बिकम 1 2 2 3. ओके, दोनों का यूनियन हो गया, दोनों कंबाइंड हो गए. दैट इज बेसिकली द मीनिंग ऑफ यूनियन. नाउ द सेकंड थिंग इज इंटरसेक्शन. So intersection, as you all can see in the figure also, intersection मतलब दोनों का common part क्या है. अगर मेरे पास कोई सेट है 1 2 एंड B में क्या है मेरे पास वैल्यू 2 3, तो उसका कॉमन पार्ट क्या होगा, 1 2 एंड 2 3 में से कॉमन पार्ट क्या आएगा मेरा. क्विकली राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स. यस, कोमल इज करेक्ट, 2. ओके कनिष्का, यस खुशी, यस अमीन, यस डॉली, करेक्ट. Okay, Jia, okay, Shivangi, okay, Harman, okay, Shita, okay, Deepa, you all are correct. The common value out of 1 2 and 2 3 is 2. So that is basically the intersection, the common part or the values out of A and B. Now the third thing is difference. Difference, guys, quickly write in the chat box, what do you understand with the word difference? Okay, subtract, nice. Okay, minus the elements of A which are not in B, correct. Subtracting the other part. Okay, Harman, A minus B. Okay, so guys, basically you can see in the figure also, अगर मेरे पास कोई A सेट है और मेरे पास दूसरा सेट है B, तो उसमें से क्या करूंगी मैं, A में से B का पार्ट पूरा हटा दूंगी, इवन द कॉमन पार्ट, क्योंकि वो भी A में आ रहे हैं ना. So that I will also remove. मुझे सिर्फ A चाहिए. So the green part that here is the common part. Sorry, the difference part. Okay. I hope these three terms are clear to all. Union, intersection, and difference. Okay. So Shrishti, you can continue to the practical part.
Okay, let's see the sets practical now. Okay, so this is how we initialize a set. In list, what brackets we used to use in list? Square brackets. Okay, you all are right. Now in sets, we are going to use curly braces. Okay, so this is the main difference in syntax of initializing a list and a set. Now we are going to use curly braces. So just print set. This will print our set, and we can see the length of the set. Now in the list, what we saw was, if I am writing an element twice, it is showing us that element twice. Let us see it once again. Yes, see here. I have written 1, 2, 3, 3. I have written 3 twice. Still we are getting 3 twice and number of elements are 4. Now let's see sets. Yes, here I have written 4 twice, but in the output we are getting 4 once and the number of elements is also 4. Length of set is 4 because in sets duplicate items are not allowed. Just note it, duplicate items in sets are not allowed. That is why we are getting length as 4. Is this clear to all of you? Why we are getting 4 as the length and not 5? Okay, great. Just like we had append for list, we have add here. We can add any element at the end of the set. Update will do the insert work. Just like we had insert in the list, what is the function of insert in the case of list? Write in the chat box. Just recall insert once. Add wherever we want, okay. Yeah, here see. Insert, append, extend. Okay. Now see the extend. In extend, we can extend one list by adding to another list. Now let us see in sets. Yeah. Set 1, I have elements as 1, 2, 3. Now if I want to add a number in set 1, what I'll do is set 1 dot add. If I want to add 4, let's say, print set 1. You can see output is 1, 2, 3, 4. Earlier we had our list set as 1, 2, 3. Now I have added 4 and the output we are getting is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I want to extend my set, we use update statement for that. Oops, I forgot to write print statement as well. Yes, you can see the output we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I did was I added set 2 at the end of set 1. And then I printed set 2. Now you have to do one task. Just like list, create a set which should include your name. Just a second. There's
Guys, Shrishti is joining back. There is some network issue at her side. Okay. Just wait for 2 minutes. Okay. Shrishti, just try to unmute yourself.
Am I audible, Anushka ji?
Yes, you're audible.
Sorry, just a second. Yeah. We'll do task 2 later. Let us see first. Yeah. Anushka ji, were there any doubts?
Yeah, there was one doubt from Khushi, I guess. Just a second. You can continue. I'll just tell you the doubt.
Okay. Let us see the clear function. Simply, I'm just printing my set once. Okay. Now I will use clear function set1 dot clear. Oops. Now again, I'll print my set. See the output. We are getting first output of the first print statement, which includes all our elements of the set. In the third line, we have cleared our set. That means now our set is empty, and we can see the output as empty set. Is clear function clear to all of you? Is clear function clear? It just empties your set. Whatever is there in your set, it deletes it. Set automatically arranges number in ascending order.
Jia, I guess that's not surety about that. I guess it doesn't arranges the number in ascending order, but yes, you can sort it. We can try once. Shrishti, can you please try on another set once? Just take values in the random order. Okay, Jia, okay. Shrishti, you're not audible.
Now am I audible? Anushka ji?
Yes, yes, you're audible now.
Okay. I don't know what's the issue with my laptop today. Okay, let's see the remove and discard function now. Both the function deletes the element from the set. Oh, wait. Let us see once.
Okay, Khushi, for you, see, in add, we only take one parameter, that is what element we have to add. ठीक है, तो अगर we want to add 4 in between 1 or 2, I guess there is no index parameter, so we can't do like that. Just try it once. If it is possible, just let me know also. I haven't tried.
See, I have removed 2 first, then I have removed 3. Okay, discarded 3. Now you might ask, what is the difference between remove and discard? Let's see now what is the difference. Okay, both of them just deletes, but why do we need one of them? We'll see now. I have written remove 4. Let us see the output. We are getting key error. What is a key error? Who can tell what is the key error? Just write in the chat box. Anushka, I'm audible, na?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay, okay. Key error we just did in lists.
Guys, अगर नहीं भी पता, you can have a hit and trial method.
It does not contain 4, okay? 4 does not exist in this set, right? Okay. We get key error when the element is not present, okay? Now we see we are getting this error in remove. Now let us try the same with discard state. See, it's working fine. So this is the difference in between remove and discard. In remove, if we do not have that element, we get an error. But when in discard, even if we do not have that element, we do not get any error. We can still print that statement. So let me just a second, bus. Is remove and discard clear to all of you? Both of them deletes that element. The only difference is in remove, if we do not have that element, we get the error. In discard, we do not get any error. Is remove and discard clear to all of you? Saloni is saying, okay, let me try this. 5, 6, 10. Now you are removing 6. Okay. Ten, 5. Anushka, any idea why we are getting 10, 5? I've come across this case for the first time.
No, I guess.
I've seen this first time. Okay, we'll let you know in the next class, okay? We'll learn new thing from Saloni today.
Srishti, just check one more input. एक बार और try करना, कुछ और try करके.
Okay, let me try. 3, 6, 10. Removing 6 again. Let's see. 10, 3. Let us take 9 now. 9, 3. I guess this gives answer in descending order. This is what I'm concluding from our observations. In the case of,
we got to see one new thing.
Yeah. Thanks, Saloni. We'll let you know in the next class about this, okay? Pop, just like list, we can try the pop statement as well. It deletes the end of the element. In sets, it deletes end of the element. Let us try if we give index to this. Let's see, 1. We are getting error because pop does not take any arguments in the case of sets. See, you can check what error is saying. You do not have to worry whenever you get an error. Sometimes just by reading the error, you get to know your fault. It is saying pop takes no arguments. Okay, but 1 is given. So it is saying itself that you have done this error. Okay, Khushi is saying something, but discard was giving only 1 in output. Where is discard now? In my case, or you have tried any code, Khushi? Oops. In your code. Let us try this one. It gives the as it is, 936. If the element does not exist, and if it exists, it gives 96. What is wrong? Could you tell me? Difference between discard and remove. In discard, okay, fine. Let's see. Let's see the remove statement first again. See, in remove, if we do not have that element, let's say, yes. Do we have 8 in the set 1? Khushi, just answer yes or no. Do we have 8? No, okay. Now let me run this. We are getting key error. Key error comes when we do not have that element in our set or list. Okay, we get this error when we use remove function. And when we use discard function, we do not get any error. Even if that element is not present, we do not get any error. This is the main difference in between remove and discard. Okay, Khushi? Please check for 3 also. Both the cases, remove and discard. Okay, let us try for discard first. 3. 9, 6 is the output. Okay. When we use discard in 3. Now let us see in remove. Again, 9, 6 is the output. Khushi, is this fine? Okay, great. There was another doubt as well after Khushi. Even in the update method, I'm getting same output no matter if I extend set 1 or 2. What do you mean by this, Gia? I'm not getting your question. If you're not extending it, then you're getting the same output, means you're getting the value of set 1 or set 2, right? This is what you mean. Should I send a what? Yes, sure. Anushka, please check Gia's code. Next
Okay.
one. Amin was saying 897 pop. Print set 6 and this. My output is coming. 9, 7. I mean, what I have observed in the case of pop now, it completely depends on what you are using. Sometimes it deletes from last, sometimes it deletes from first. Even I was just checking few hours ago in the phone, it was deleting from the first. So it just depends on what you are using. Okay. Let me try again. Okay, now it is deleting from the first. Now comes union, intersect. Oh, wait. Anushka, Gia's query solved or not?
I can't see the Gia's question. Okay, I guess. Yeah, just now she said.
Okay, okay. Till then, let me write a code for union. Oops. Okay, Gitika. So I read your question. So when you are, so we'll tell you in the next class about this descending and ascending order issue. We'll just run 4-5 codes more and then we'll conclude it. Okay, Gitika? Thanks for coming out for this question. Oh, Simran wants to repeat pop function. Okay, fine. Anshwati, can you repeat pop function once?
Actually, I was just checking the WhatsApp. Okay, basically, guys, pop in pop basically it removes the element sometimes from the end or sometimes from the first of the set. Like in this example, if you see, we have in set 1, 1 to 3, but if I do set 1 dot pop, the output will be 2 or 3. It is popping from the first element. It usually pops from the first only, but sometimes I don't know कि वो last से भी कर देता है. Shrishti, can you please try 2 or 3 sets examples also here only? Set 2, set 3 करके नेम दे देना, उसी में try कर लो.
Okay, fine. Now it is deleting from the first. When I was doing the code earlier, it was deleting from the last. So I guess it depends.
Okay, guys. So, but note please that in the pop function, whenever we uses pop, it basically removes from the first only. Like जो हमारे first number होते हैं ना, वही वाला delete होते हैं usually. Sometimes it may happen कि last से हो जाए, but usually it comes from the it pops from the first index only. That is 0th. Okay, Max.
Pop function. Okay. Then I can
Just check
by
with
saying
Shrishti.
it deletes randomly. That's what I'm concluding from this, because I was searching over 3-4 sites yesterday as well. Somewhere it was written from first, somewhere it was written last, somewhere it was written random. So now I am concluding it actually removes random. No, Kanishka, we cannot say smallest number because just see Mehek's set, it is 582 and it's deleting 8. If we have to conclude from smallest, it should be deleting 2. Yeah, exactly. It is not smallest. So I can say it removes randomly. Just try 2-3 more outputs and let us know what you are getting. Sometimes from the first, sometimes middle, sometimes last. So I can easily say that it is removing randomly. And it's giving 2,5. Yeah, exactly. Randomly and giving numbers randomly. Random is in any way. It is deleting anything from anywhere. I mean, from the given set and giving the output and in any way. Either it is descending or ascending. That is why we were not able to conclude earlier. Because this is a random thing. Can you try this code? Sure, Gitika. Pop code 410.5. Oh, see, now it is deleting 10. Random function, we can say. It deletes randomly. Okay, Gitika? Gitika, I would like to know what it was deleting at your place. It's in Dolly's, it is removing last one. Okay, Gitika, let us know. 410.5. It's the same output. Okay, it is deleting 10 only.
Okay, so we can conclude that the POM function basically removes the arbitrary value, any value at random.
Yeah.
That
Random.
doesn't mean कि first वाली करेगी, middle वाली की, last वाली. Any value, okay? So make sure wherever you have written the notes or something, just note this one also.
Shall we go to union intersection difference? This is the most important topic. Anushka Di, please unmute Isha Mittal, sorry.
Isha, you can unmute.
Yeah, Anushka, I wanted to say that कि ये रैंडम वैल्यू रिमूव नहीं करता है. सेट में क्या होता है कि आप जब कोई भी नॉर्मली एरे जब डालते हो, कुछ भी वैल्यूज डालते हो ना, तो वो पहले उसको असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज करता है और उसके बाद लास्ट वैल्यू को रिमूव करता है.
Okay, but ईशा, in many cases अगर suppose 1 2 3 अगर वो पॉप हो रहा है तो 1 भी पॉप हो जाता है कभी कभी. So but वो अगर वो ascending order में भी कर रहे हैं, last value के according it should remove the greatest number, right? But वो वैसे भी कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, वो बहुत रेयर केसेस में होता है, बट ज्यादातर मैंने जितना अब तक एक्सप्लोर किया है उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो पहले असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज कर रहा है और उसके बाद ही वो लास्ट वाला रिमूव करता है.
Okay, but what I read कि उसमें pop में basically the first element होता है, but now we are seeing कि वो arbitrary value भी remove कर रहे हैं, so we can conclude कि वो at random कोई भी value ले सकते हैं.
Yes, because I mean, in a means example, it is 897, it removed 8. In 472, it removed 2. So we cannot just say कि last ही remove कर रहा है वो sending के बाद.
Nor first कोई भी random value ले रहा है.
Yeah, exactly, Simran. Can we start union intersection difference? It is a very important and interesting topic. Okay, great. So I have written the code for union intersection difference. Let's start the union function first. I want you to tell me the output without running the code first. Set 1 is 1 2 3, set 2 is 4 5 6. What will be the union? Print set 1 dot union set 2. What will be the output? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let's see the answer. Exactly, 1 2 3 4 5 6. All of you has given correct answers. Now let us try intersection. What will be the output of intersection? Nil, nothing, set, null, set, empty set. Okay, let us see. Yes, it is giving empty set because we do not have anything in common. Now let us try difference. What will be the output if we run this command now? Difference. One, two, three, 1 2 3. Amin is saying 4 5 6. Rest are saying 1 2 3. One is saying empty set. Okay. Maximum of you are saying 1 2 3. Let us see. It is giving 1 2 3. So few of you have given wrong answer. So let me explain this why we are getting 1 2 3. So in difference case, let me just open the slide. Yeah, you can see difference. In the difference, it gives the value of A. Okay, only those value of A which are not in B. It gives all the value of A which are not in B. Okay, so let me just add 4 in it. And then let's see the output. Now we are getting 1 2 3, but set 1 has 4 as well. So set 2 and set 1 has common 4. That is why we are subtracting 4 and getting output as 1 2 3. Okay, is union, intersection and difference clear to all of you? Okay. Okay, so I guess it's clear to all of you. Let me give you a task, but it is 8:26. So you can do it at your home, homework. Okay, repeat. I'll sure repeat. Sakshi, 3 of them or just one? Any particular? Till then, rest of you can take the screenshot of task 3. You have to share your output in the WhatsApp group. Anushka, can you please share the screenshot of this in the WhatsApp group so that those...
Okay, sure.
Sakshi, what do you want me to repeat? Komal is getting error. Komal, please share your code in the chat box. Okay. So I have initialized set 1 as 1, 2, 3, 4. Set 2 is 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I want the difference of the set. So it will include the values of set 1, which are not in set 2. Here we can see 4 is common in both of them. So it will give the output as 1, 2, 3. Sakshi, are you getting this? Okay. Are you clear with the intersection and union? Okay, fine. Komal, please share again. I missed your code. Those who are clear with union sets and union, intersection, and difference can start with this task right now, or you can do it later as well. Just have to share it with us. We'll over the session now after Komal's doubt. They are shared in WhatsApp group. Okay. Set bracket, this shows it is empty set. This is Python's way of writing the empty set. Okay, Lakshika. Those who have no doubts can just take the screenshot of task 3 and you may leave. Thank you for joining. And those who have doubts can stay. Please complete task 3 before attending tomorrow's session.
Also, guys, the feedback form link has been shared in the WhatsApp group, so just fill it, okay?
Komal, difference spelling is wrong. Komal, please check the spelling of difference. Any other doubts? I guess no. So I request you all to complete task 3. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you all for joining in.